Hey guys. Hey Purple. No problem. Hi Joy. I'm just waiting for everybody to come in so we can catch up. It's been a few days. Hey Truth for All. Hey Sherry. So what's everybody up to? What everybody do this weekend? I had a very busy weekend. Hey Willow. Yeah, so I'm going to wait for a few people to come in here and then we'll start chatting. And I just want to go over a couple things that we're going to be doing this week. Give me 1 second, guys. Be right back. Okay, sorry, guys. Just setting up my screen so I can share some stuff with you guys. Hey, Jam. Yeah, welcome everyone. I'm still waiting for some people to come in, but we can start chatting. I just wanted to catch up with you guys. It's been a few days since I've been on here. So, waiting on an ice storm. Wow. Hey, Johnny. Just stopping in to say hi and support the channel a little bit back to make the YouTube rounds. Okay. Hey, KW. Wendy. How you doing? Okay, so I wanted to let you guys know that this week we're going to be going over the Michael Vaughn case. And I just want to just show you guys the flyer. I don't know if you guys have heard of this case before. It is making its rounds. Hey, Gina. So let me just share my screen real quick. And I kind of want to dig into this case a little bit because there is some information, but there isn't a lot. But I'm doing some research and I'm going to find out what I can for you guys. And also, I am in talks with someone. She's going to be in the chat today and tomorrow. And we're going to share some information from her channel. And I'll talk about her in a few minutes. So this is Michael Joseph Vaughn. And he's 5 years old. He's white. He's 3'7", 40 to 50 pounds, blonde hair, blue eyes. Last seen on Tuesday, July 27th, between 6:30 and 7 p.m. on Southwest 9th Street in Arizona, Fruitland, Idaho. He was wearing a light blue Minecraft shirt, dark blue boxer briefs, and sandals. Any information concerning Michael you should contact Fruitland Police Department Dispatch at 208-642-6006, extension 0. So here is a picture. Okay. Here's some more pictures. It's about the same flyer right there. Excuse me. And this is a map of just about where he went missing the last time he was seen. This is his neighborhood here. I'm not going to show these two pictures because these are, well, hold on, let me see what this one is. Yeah, this is the white Pilot, and I believe that is no longer a concern. And here are some photos of Michael, a little cutie. But yeah, so he's been missing since, I don't know what happened. He's been missing since July. And, his mom is, I don't know if you've seen any of her interviews. We actually did the Reverend Serafina reading on him, if you guys remember, a few nights ago. And we saw a quick interview with his mom, and she's a very sweet lady, very, very heartbroken over this case. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, sorry guys. Just give me 1 second. I'm just gonna go to my email. Okay. Sorry about that. Let me share my screen here. Okay. So I guess this is a more updated flyer. Last seen in his light blue Minecraft shirt and black boxer briefs with lime green stitching, with size 11 flip-flop sandals. He was last seen near his home on Southwest 9th Street in Fruitland. 5 years old, 3'7", blonde hair, blue eyes. Responds to nickname Monkey. A reward is in place for information leading to the safe return of over $53,000. And then, it tells you that you can call 911 if you see him, or the Fruitland police. So that's the case that we're going to be diving into this week. And I do have some more information that I have gotten from another creator, and we're going to talk about that more tomorrow. I don't want to show any of that today, but definitely tune in tomorrow and you guys will see, what's going on. It's pretty juicy, so to speak. Hey, Mimi. How are you? Hello, I'm new to the channel. Everybody doing tonight? Hey, welcome. Welcome to our channel, Taylor. Okay, so yeah, that's what we're going to be going over. Let me just close this out. Okay. And then, another thing that I wanted to go over tonight, now that I'm back on, I wanted to talk a little bit about cyberbullying. You know, I've been seeing a lot of it lately in our community. And I think, you know, in my opinion, I think we should just be focusing on the cases and not so much on each other and what everyone else is doing and how they're doing it. And there's just too much bullying going on and back and forth and taking sides and who's with this one and who's with that one. And it's kind of upsetting, you know, and it's giving a lot of us anxiety, and we're not really focusing on what's important, and that's the cases, you know, guys. So if you are talking to another creator or somebody in chat, just try to be kind to each other, you know, and we're going to try to stay away from the bullying. If you see a creator and you don't like what's going on in their chat or what's going on panel, just kindly, you know, don't say anything. It just causes a bigger issue, right? Thank you, Truth for All. Yeah, my computer's already starting up here. It always happens, right, guys? I had to start going on earlier. Thank you, Mama Steph. Exactly, right? I mean, what's the point? And, you know, I'm not going to name any creators, but there are a few, and they're making people feel uncomfortable and like they can't go up on their own panel and do anything. And it's a very uncomfortable feeling. There's a lot of anxiety behind it. Thank you, Gina. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. It's hard. I'm so full of opinion. I know, Jam. But we have to try to stay away from the drama, guys. As hard as it may be. Not so much the drama, but more the bullying, the being mean to each other. You guys know, you know, over here, we don't do that. And when other people do it on their panels, especially when they're bashing other creators, it's just not, it makes it so that it's uncomfortable for the people that they are bashing to run their own show, right? Hey, Carrie. I'm saying hey to you. It is. It's really sad. And, you know, when another creator is bashing another creator and that person feels uncomfortable, especially when it's happening every single day, that person's not going to be at their best while trying to cover cases or doing whatever they have to do to run their own channel, you know? So I just wish it would stop. And it's just very uncomfortable, especially, like, you guys know my situation. Being hacked, getting some hate, being bullied. And it's very uncomfortable. And that's why, you know, I had to take some time off. And a lot of times I come up on here, like when I did my last live, I ended up deleting it because I didn't feel that I was at my best. And that's what I want to give you guys, you know. I want to give you guys all the information that I can. And I want to do it without feeling anxious. And I have been feeling very anxious lately. You know, full disclosure, a little depressed because it's just hard to have somebody speak on you and they don't know you like that, and you have your opinions on me, and I know that a few of you know who I am, and we talk personally behind the scenes. And when these other people, or other creators or other subs, have their own opinion on how I am without knowing me, it just it makes me have anxiety. It makes me a little bit self-conscious of myself, that maybe I shouldn't be doing this. I've had so many things go through my head, you know? And that too, somebody was like, you say, a lot. And I'm like, I've been critiqued on the way that I speak, the way that my voice is. And I don't usually, I usually don't sound like this during the day. At night, by the time I'm done talking all day and, it gets dry and all that, my voice does sound a little bit crackly and dry. And, yeah, it doesn't feel good. True Crime Tarot, thank you. Thank you for coming in. And this is the creator I was telling you guys about, that I'm actually going to use some of her content tomorrow. And if you guys would like to sub up to her, Truth for All is going to put the link in the description, or in the chat. Sorry. Oh, thank you. You're 100% correct. That's why I left other channels, because I got tired of them bashing and doxing each other. It was disturbing. I'm glad this channel is different, because I'm a caring and calm person. Yeah, me too. And it's just very uncomfortable, A creator that critiques your spelling misspelled the title of their own live the other day. Really? We are here to support you. I don't know you personally, but I can tell you're a good person. Yeah, and I try to get that across to you guys, so you know that you can trust me and you can trust my content, and you guys can come here and enjoy everything, And like I was going to say before, to this person who is critiquing the way that I speak, I had a surgery 15 years ago, and I actually had a tumor, a thymus gland tumor. And when I got that surgery, um, it, it was 50-50 that I was going to survive. So I was cut from the bottom of my neck all the way down to about halfway down my belly. And it was pretty much open chest. And they had to get in there. They split my sternum. They took out the tumor. They did what they had to do, and I survived. But I had some issues because of it. I had to go to physical therapy because I couldn't walk straight. My back was curved, and I had to walk with a cane for a while. When I went home, it wasn't easy because I had kids that were under the age of 6 years old. So I had to take care of them. I had to work. My doctor told me not to go back to work, but I had to go back to work. So it was just really difficult. And of course, my voice was affected. So it's really tough when somebody critiques me on that, because I'd rather have this voice than be dead right now and not be here, and that could have happened. I feel safe here, and this is the only channel where I feel like I can comment. Oh yeah, you guys, we have a lot of fun over here most times, except for when I'm like blubbering about myself. But I felt like this needed to be said. We have a lot in common. My niece has a soft voice too after having thyroid cancer. Yeah. And that's what it is, and I noticed, sorry, I'm getting emotional, but my voice was never like this. It was different, and I can't even explain it because I don't know. I hear my voice, sometimes, and I'm like so annoyed with it, because especially when people are critiquing it and saying, oh, it sounds like she's about to cry, or she sounds like she has something in her throat, or whatever. And you know what? That's the price that I had to pay for having the tumor removed, so that I can spend time with my kids. And I'm here today, So that's why my voice sounds like this. Sorry, not sorry. So hopefully that creator is watching and she can understand that, when you're bullying, or not even like, it was more like critiquing. I wouldn't call it bullying. But when you're talking about somebody in a way, that could hurt their feelings, or, whatever, you have to know the backstory. Okay? You can't just be critiquing someone or making fun of them or bullying them, not knowing what they went through, or not knowing what kind of mentality they have as well. I mean, some of these creators are bashing the same people every single day. How do they not know that these people have issues where maybe they would have been bullied in the past, and it's coming back to them, and something could happen. I don't like talking about suicide at all, but I don't even like for that word to come out of my mouth. But what if something like that were to happen? Wouldn't they feel terrible? I think I would feel horrible if somebody had committed suicide because of me, because I said one wrong thing, and these people are doing this every single day, and I don't think it's right. Hey, Carrie.
Hey, I am very passionate about this, the bullying situation just in the world. I think, it makes me emotional too, but we want our kids to do better. We're
Right,
having kids commit suicide in the schools. We're having pe- people bring guns to schools and shooting children because of bullying. And if they see
right,
their parents and grown people who they're supposed to look up to doing the same thing, this is
right.
why the world has turned into what it has.
Yeah,
We need to
exactly.
do better. We need to do better. We need to do
Yes,
better.
I agree. And my daughter, they watch YouTube,
Yeah.
right? I mean, what all kids nowadays, teenagers, like little ones, they watch YouTube, and if they're going to come across, some man or some lady going off on somebody, like, and with they're really bullying, and this is the impression that they're giving these kids or teenagers, or or young adults or whoever's watching YouTube.
Yeah, I agree.
And to be in the true crime community when all you do is sit there and bash people every single live, I don't think that it's right.
No, it's
I
not.
don't
You're
think so.
teaching children, you're teaching your children, you're teaching people to have this hate. And you are setting the precedent for your children, for your grandchildren, for their children. We need to do better. There has to be a change somewhere, and it needs to start with adults. We need to be better examples.
Exactly. I'm so tired of it. I had to say something, and it's just really affecting me
I
because
know.
it's disgusting. These people don't understand what the people that they're bullying or downing or critiquing are going through in
Yeah.
life, right? I mean, I'm being I have hate coming my way. I was just in another live before, and I had somebody ask me a question. I had no idea what they were talking about. So I'm pretty sure that there is something going on again where there's a fake me out there spreading rumors or saying things to other people, and I have no idea. I'm over here, this weekend spending time with my family, trying to stay away from the drama, and as I'm doing that, it's happening right behind my back.
I think the thing that, you know, you're gonna have to completely ignore it, and maybe eventually it'll go away. But I'm glad you're addressing it, and it's not okay, and to raise awareness. And like I said, we want to make this a better world for. I don't want to make it worse for my kids, and
Right.
it's it, unfortunately anybody who even speaks on it or addresses it, it just makes it worse. And it sucks because I know how hard it is. People want to defend themselves. I've wanted to defend myself, and I'm not
Me.
even a freaking creator,
Right.
And um, it's got to stop. And I think the only way to stop is just completely ignore it. And I know it affects everybody, and I know it affects you, but we've just got to vent to each other and let it affect us together, everybody as a whole, and just let it go.
Exactly. Excuse me. Yeah, because I can't even watch it anymore. I go to very select YouTube channels now, YouTube creators
Yeah.
who I know are positive and who can uplift a person and or talk about a case without having to bash somebody behind the wall. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it's
I
sad
just
that I
think,
can't go to creators that I once used to watch because it's just all trash now.
yeah. Yeah, like I said, you're just everybody. I'm not obviously telling anybody what to do, but I think the best thing is to, call your friend, call someone who knows what's going on, and vent and yell and scream and
No.
beat up Truth for All, and take it out on him. I'm just joking, but you know what I mean. Like, let
Yeah.
people let it out before you come up, and then you've gotten it all out, so you can be
Yeah,
clear on panel
definitely.
and rise above it.
Mhm.
You are better than that, and you are doing a great job.
Thank you. And I do also do that, and
Beat
but
up
it's
Truth for All.
not exactly. But like this whole I think the last time I did a live, I actually did do a live, but I took it down because I wasn't at my best and I thought the live totally sucked,
You're too
and
hard on yourself, but you're your biggest critic.
right. But the problem was, since my last live that I did about, there being a fake me out there and all these issues going on, I have had so much anxiety over it because
Yeah.
I don't know what this person is doing. I don't know if they're in other chats, and I'm pretty sure they are because, like I said, I was in a chat just before this one, just before I started my live, and people were asking questions.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? They were saying, are you the J. Marie that said that they were at the prayer circle? Are you the J. Marie that said this? Are you the J. Marie that said that? And I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
what? you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, they're making their rounds, of course.
And it
But
has a lot to do. It's not just creators, it's subs too. A lot of,
yeah,
you've mentioned this in prior lives. Subs go from
yep,
chat to chat, and this person saying that and this person saying that. It's a telephone game.
mhm,
And we
yep,
all learned that in elementary school, what the telephone game turns into.
mhm,
So everybody needs to stop going from chat to chat. It's making it worse and
right,
it's creating a lot of issues.
exactly. And, they're like somebody can be in here and go over to we'll say Benny's and say, hey, Jay Marie's talking shit about you. And
Yeah.
they'll come back over here. Hey, Benny's talking shit about
Yeah.
you. And nobody's doing such thing.
I know. And creators need to be better and smarter about that also, because
Exactly.
a lot, not all, but a lot of creators see one person say in chat and take it for gold, and then it creates an issue. Now you've brought someone else's name into it, and it happens all the time, everywhere. And it's got to be better about not listening to the drama either. I'm
Right.
not bullying you. I have love for you, Truth for All. I'm not going to blow you kisses like Amara because you're married and that's disrespectful. Oh, Amara's not in here. Darn it.
Yeah, where is she?
I don't know. I haven't heard from her very much today.
Yeah, there's not many people in here. I think
It's
there's a couple others
crazy
going
other
on. Yeah.
places right now. It's
Yeah.
pretty crazy. I came from some other places.
Yeah, so did I. I came to a chat that had like 2,000 people in it. I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
perfect time to go
I
live
know. I
because most of
know.
my people were in there.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
probably didn't even know I was going live.
Yeah, there's two of them live right now that are pretty big.
Yeah. So this is true crime and terror. Terror. I can't say that.
Hero.
Tarot. Yes. She has a really great channel. I've been checking her out for the past couple days and I love her channel. She's Carrie, she's just like us. I swear to God.
I
She
need to
is,
go over there then. I've never heard of it before. I haven't seen
yeah,
that
she
one.
is pretty awesome. And I'm actually gonna get some information from her.
Oh,
Well, she
nice.
already put it out there, but remember I was telling you I wanted to share a video tomorrow.
Yes.
It's her video. Here she is.
Okay.
She's here in the chat. So we're just gonna share like a portion. I'll get you if you want to still do it. I'll get you the
Yeah.
timestamps and everything so we can share that tomorrow. But I don't want to give anything away.
Okay.
But definitely, if you do want to know what's going on, check out her channel. That way, you guys will be prepared tomorrow for what's going on.
I
And
can't click in there from here, but can you put it in Discord so I can?
yeah, yeah. And then
Okay.
I'm also going to put her link in the description tomorrow since, we're sharing her video. So, but yeah, she's definitely a cool person. So, and a couple people that come in here are they are subscribed to her too. So, but I found her through Truth for All. And
Oh,
he's like,
okay.
oh, you need to check this girl out. I'm like, okay. And she's pretty cool. So anybody, I know there's only a few people in here right now, but if you see her link, click on it, go over, subscribe, and check her out.
Thank you, Truth for All.
Yeah, he's gonna put it in the Discord. Okay. Oh, Joy's gonna blow kisses. Yeah, so I just wanted to come in here and just catch up with everybody, see how everyone's doing, check in. If anybody's having any issues, if you want to talk about it, we can talk about it. Because I know, I've been having some issues in my personal life lately, and thank you to Carrie, Joy, everybody who has been such a support to me these past few days. It's just been so hard with the bullying, with things that I have going on at home, with other issues online. So I just wanted to thank everyone here.
Women gotta support women. That's
Yes.
for sure.
Hey, Scotty. Yeah, it seems like people are starting to trickle in now. Hey, Tiffany. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for the support over the weekend and helping out and talking. I know I'm not the only one with issues right now, and I've also been there, and we have all been there for those people as well. I'm not going to name anybody. But yeah, everybody's been having a rough few days. Hey, Blue Eyes.
Well, my daughter, this is not like an issue, but it's an issue for me at this very moment. I dyed my daughter's hair over the weekend, and hers is beautiful. It's beautiful. She didn't mind tonight. I washed it out, and I just went in and looked at it in the mirror. She got the
Mm-hmm.
top part of my hair, and my roots are completely still gray.
Oh my God.
My husband goes, "She did an awful job." I said, "Yeah, I know." He's like, "Well, you won't be able to see it when you brush your hair back." And I was like, "When I put it in a ponytail, that's all you see is the places she missed." He's like, "Oh."
Oh my God. You're
It
going to have
looks.
to do a root touch up.
I'm
What
like,
color
and
did
then
you
I
do?
I always do like it's like a deep violet.
Yeah.
And it just looks really dark, except for when you're in the sun, you see like a tin of purple. I usually do like a tin of purple or a tin of red.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, she completely, my hair was getting so bad. And I'm so lazy. Like, I'll go months without dyeing my hair, but I have that root spray. So I just put the root spray on for like months. And then I'm like, oh, I guess I better dye it.
Oh my God.
I know.
Well, she tried. That's what
Yeah, she
Tiffany
got
set up.
more on my face. She got more on my face than she did my hair. And she kept poking me and being like, okay, turn your head. And yeah, she was trying to annoy the crap out of me. I kept feeling it running down my neck. I'm like, what are you doing?
Oh, thanks, Joy. I know. She's our mama. There's Mama Joy.
She is.
Yes, he does. He I got crazy
So
in his head.
exhausting. My dad has been white since I remember as a kid. Like his hair's white. My mom had gray hair real bad too. So she always dyed her hair. I've got gray hair since I was like 22, 23.
Yeah.
And so I have to dye it all the time. And I'm like, I'm not spending $80 every 2 months to get my grays dyed. So we do it at home. And usually she does a good job, but
Yeah.
it looks awful.
She said, get over the gray. LOL, Carrie. I gave up. I'm so lazy too.
Mama Joy, the best thing I'm telling you, it's L'Oreal and it's a spray and it just sprays over all of your roots. It's the best thing ever. It's definitely for lazy people who don't want to dye their hair.
Oh, you're welcome. Who is this? Let's see who this is. Can I see your face first, please? Just because I don't really know who you are. Biblical, can I see your face, please? Or even a hand? I guess not.
Yes, Mimi Baby, it is the greatest thing ever invented.
Here we go. Okay. You're welcome. I don't know if I got that already. I got distracted a little bit. Yeah, I gotta find this spray. What is
Oh
it
my gosh,
called?
It's L'Oreal. I'll send you what it looks like. It's like these little blue spray containers. You can get any color.
Wow. Yeah, I get them. I get the grays near my roots.
Yes.
So
Bobby Lynn, I wish I could just proudly wear them, but it makes me look like 15 years older. I don't like it. I've
yeah,
already only been married for a year. Like, I don't want to let myself completely go yet.
yeah. My dad's side is Spanish, and all the women on that side they have really dark hair and they have gray highlights or white highlights, and it's so
Oh,
pretty.
yeah.
But mine is not doing that. It's I get like a strand here and there, and then it's mostly up by my roots.
Yeah,
So
that's how mine started, and now it's everything that grows in is great now.
mhm.
Almost. It's just genetic, and it's been for years.
I
Mama
don't
Joy,
know
I'll
who
send you what
it
it
was.
looks like too.
It
Huh?
was biblical something was the name. The name was so long that like half of it didn't show up. So I don't know who it was. I didn't recognize them.
See, yeah,
And
Bobby Lynn.
there's a lot going on. So I'm glad you did this.
25 years, that's awesome, Bobby Lynn. I found the wrong guy for a really long time before I found the right one, so
Yeah.
I've only been married for a year.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Who? Whom? Yeah. We just got married January 1st of 2021.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Well, I was in a bad relationship, my girl's dad, with an alcoholic for, God, 10, 11 years. And then it
Yeah.
took me 4 years to get my head straight to be able to find a healthy man and not find another one. Like, I had a lot of fixing on myself to do before I found a good guy.
Yeah. Yep, that happens.
I had
I
some
mean,
wild times for a good year, but the other 3 years I was fixing myself.
yeah. If we're truthful, I had a crazy one. Crazy,
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah. My husband is losing his hair. Spray that on.
Oh my gosh, my husband too.
Oh, not mine. Oh,
No,
he's got a full head of hair,
really.
and it's long too. Yeah, we've been
13
together 13
years.
years. Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah. Wow, 26 years.
That's
Yeah, guys,
awesome.
definitely check out True Crime and Terror if you're just coming in here. She has a great channel, so you guys should go check her out. She's so funny, and I love her vibe. She's so cool. So definitely go check her out, guys. I'm 47 and never been married, not after seeing my parents in their poor marriage. Oh no.
Yeah, that's hard.
Well, you never
I saw
know.
no, I saw lots of bad relationships. There was no healthy relationships around me. Um,
Yeah, me
but
neither.
once I left my ex, my mom had actually become a therapist, and she really told me what to do to work on myself, like CODA meetings and, um, just talking to a therapist and working my stuff out in my head to know what a healthy relationship it's a good thing to do. It took Carrie a minute. Mama Joy, you think I'm wild now? You should have met me about 5 years ago. You wouldn't even have talked to me. You'd have been like, I can't deal with this girl.
9 years.
Nice.
Oops, I just skipped over one. Hold on. Say my husband and I, April 16th will be 13 years. We got married after dating for 2 weeks. Wow.
That is so cool.
Oh my God. And then to be together for 13 years. You guys,
They say you know when you know, and it's
yeah,
so crazy. I met my husband. I was working at a place and I applied for a different job. And they were like, you'll get it, blah, blah, blah. Well, in walks Billy, my husband, and they called me in the office like, we're sorry, you deserve this job, but he's got way more experience than you. So
Oh
I
my God.
hated him. Like I was pissed. I'm like, this guy's just gonna walk in here and take my job.
Mhm.
The moment I saw him, he's not my type, completely opposite of what I would date before. And the moment I saw him, I knew I loved him. I chased him for 3 years, but he knew that I was still hung up on my ex, and he waited until he
Yeah.
finally knew that I was over him, and then he asked me out. So we knew each other for about, he knew me through all my wild, crazy, upset with my
Yeah.
ex and all kinds of issues, and kind of helped me through it. And then as soon as I was over it, he asked me out. So it's kind of
Aw.
a cool story. Yeah.
That's so funny though. He took your
I know.
job.
He did. He still has it too,
Oh
asshole.
my God.
I left there though. I got a better job now.
What was it? If you don't mind.
Oh no, I don't care. I was a CNA and then I did staffing for a long time.
Hmm.
Um, and I went to do admissions director, and he's the admissions director where I was now, or where I was, and then
Yeah.
now I moved into HR, but once we started dating, I couldn't date someone when I worked in HR, so I got a job recruiting at another company.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, how does that go?
Yeah,
But yeah. Well, that's a good story.
yeah, it is funny.
2 weeks. 2 weeks after we were together, proposed marriage.
That's
Um,
crazy. It's awesome though, and the funny thing is, I would have accepted right away for my husband too when I met him, but if I would have met him when I was a different person, the person I was, 5 years ago, we would have never worked. So
yeah,
it everything worked in its perfect timing.
exactly. He took your job and then he took your heart. Aw.
Yeah. Oh, look at him being sweet. He doesn't want you to beat him.
I think that's what it is.
Joy, that's awesome. She
Gina,
said
that's a great
47 years,
story.
44 years. Yeah, that is awesome.
That's a great journey. Oh, wait, what does that say? Joy story. Oh, that's
That's
great.
great, Joy.
I meant Jay. That's okay. Even when I'm on like if I'm on the laptop too, I can't even type because I'm so used to the autocorrect. I'm like,
Yeah.
spell this. But no. Or I'm like pushing the wrong buttons or whatever. So yeah, he's sucking up for something.
He is.
Yeah, so hold on, what was I gonna
Mama Joy said yes, I would have straightened you right out.
Yeah, she probably would have.
I don't know. I don't know.
Wanted to share something. I'm trying to think of
You're breaking up. Truth for all, you said autocorrect can be your friend or your enemy. I was watching, I don't know if it was 48 Hours or Dateline the other day, and um, this guy mailed a letter. He typed up a letter and mailed it to a dad of a girl who had been
that.
murdered. And the way the police were able to connect it to the computer is because even though that he had deleted the letter, the autocorrect, the spell check was still in the computer, and there was sentences in there that were spell corrected, and that's how they tied the letter to him. Isn't that crazy?
Where? What story was that?
I think it was Dateline or 40. I think it was Dateline. It was two girls. I think I don't remember what town it was. I watched so many of them, but it was two girls. They were girlfriends. They were down at a dock, and a man came and shot them both, raped them. One lived and one died, and the surviving woman's some guy wrote her dad and said, "I know who tried to kill your daughter." they tried to hire me to finish the job on, your
Oh
daughter,
wow.
and yeah, and they were able to connect it to the person because of the spell check was still in the computer of that letter. The letter was
Oh,
gone, but
wow.
the spell check was in there still.
Wow. See?
Yeah. So that brings another meaning to autocorrect can be your best friend or your worst enemy.
I know. You had me married to Justice Raw. Oh, I don't think that can happen.
Nope.
He's my friend. He's one of my friends. Here she is.
I was
Taking a
talking about you, Amara, just a little bit ago.
We love you too. Yeah, now everybody's saying hi, Amara. She's taking the night off.
So that
You're-
means you're not going to answer my calls?
I know, right?
What?
I can barely see the screen. It's blurry. Yeah, I get like that too. I have to wear my glasses, otherwise I can't see anything. Especially when I'm on my phone. When I'm on the laptop, it's better because everything's huge. Aw, Amara's getting love. I almost said Amara. It might be Amara. We're saying Amara this whole time. It could be Amara. No, but yeah, so I wanted to, like I was saying before, I want to do the Michael Vaughn case this week. Kind of get into that a little bit. And then there was another case. I was actually trying to find something and I couldn't find it. I wanted to do like this cold case,
Oh,
but I
that
forgot
would be
the
cool.
name. Yeah. I forgot the name though, so I'm not prepared for that, but that's going to be later on in the week.
Yeah, we have a really cold case in my town. It's the only one that I've ever known about.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of Trenton Duckett?
No.
He's a little boy. His dad still holds like prayer vigils. I mean, this was when I want to say it's been like 15 years, maybe. I'm not sure exactly. It was a long time ago. His mom, they thought his mom had him and didn't bring him
Mm-hmm.
back to the dad.
Mm-hmm.
And he kept calling to try to find out where Trenton was. And um, it was kind of like a Casey Anthony thing. Like she wouldn't talk, nothing.
Wow.
And she killed herself before she said anything. And
Wow.
he's still missing. And they still put out, like, every year they put out, like, his age progressions.
Oh my God.
Oh, Wendy, you know Trenton Duckett too?
I wonder if she had like done something with him.
I
Like
don't
if she
know.
murdered him and buried him somewhere, or if she just like kind of handed him off to somebody.
Yeah, Wendy's from really close by me. Wendy, you never emailed me. I wanted to kind of talk to you a little bit. I don't want to say anything too much on here though. We have a lot in common. It's kind of funny. We have a really lot in common.
Is she in Discord? Are you in Discord, Wendy? Yes, ma'am. My brother went to school with his dad.
Oh,
Wow.
his dad is best friends with a reporter here. Do you know Marilyn Asiago? I coached her son in soccer, and she does like the Lake County News and stuff.
No,
Um,
I don't know
and
her.
she doesn't. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, she's good friends with Ryan. Ryan's his name, I think.
Jessica Chambers. Oh, you're
I
gonna
haven't
have to
heard of
tell
that
us about
one.
that one. If you want to come up and tell us about it, or you can email me and I'll look it up.
Yeah, but Wendy, I started a cold case group a long time ago with some groups I used to run. I'm not in it anymore, but we shared Trenton Duckett's stuff in there. Marilyn actually shared it. She's best friends with his dad, and she does reports on him all the time when she can.
Thank you, Cynthia. Aw, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're members of Ziggy's too. Jessica Chambers is a fascinating, horrifying case. I'm gonna have to look that one up too.
Mm-hmm. There's so many cold cases. It's so sad.
Well, it's okay, Gina. If you want to email me about the case, I can look it up myself and maybe we'll talk about it on here. But that case you were just talking about kind of reminds me of a local case here. And what happened, I think I told you about this. I don't know if any of you guys heard about it, but it was a mom and dad, little 2-year-old girl, and the dad, he was high on PCP, and he killed the mom, took the baby. He doesn't remember any of this. He took the baby. It's on camera from the neighborhood and everything. Actually happened right up the street. And he left. They found him, but they found him without the baby. And he doesn't remember what he did with the baby.
Oh my God. Oh
So
yeah, I do remember you telling me about that.
they have been looking for her for like 2 years. I'm going to have to do something on here about it because she's been missing for 2 years. Her aunts, they put up the flyers all over town. They're in our local Facebook group, our community groups, and they do prayers and it's horribly sad because the mom's gone, he killed her. And now he's in jail and they don't know where the baby is. And
So
she's
crazy.
like 4 or 5 years old now.
Wow.
And I think they did find her car seat somewhere. I'm going to have to look into it again because it's been a couple years since there's been any updates.
Wendy, I bet you that we know some of the same people. I would be willing to bet we know some of the same people. I grew up in, I've told you, Lake County, and I played softball. I went to Lake Sumter and was a pitcher. I grew up all over here playing softball, and my husband graduated from Leesburg. I went to Eustis and Umatilla. Yeah, I'm doxing myself. I
So
don't
you're
really
one
care.
of those girls? You're one of them? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I am.
I'm just kidding.
But I think I would willing to bet that Wendy and I know the same people. It's such a small area and a small town.
So maybe we can get the sister on panel. Yeah.
We played South
Wait,
Sumter all the time, Wendy.
Which case, Truth for All? I know, me too. I hope someone has her. And it's weird because, I don't know, have you heard of the Jennifer Dulos case? Carrie?
Yeah, we've talked about that. I'm in your group.
Yeah, so the lawyer for the husband, for Fotis Dulos, he's the lawyer for the guy over here. Because he's a big lawyer here in where I'm from, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wendy said South Sumter. Yes, I was a pitcher for Umatilla, and I played travel ball with South Sumter's pitcher.
Yeah, it definitely is a small world.
It is. I won't say her last name, but the pitcher that I played travel ball with name was Kyle.
No, she doesn't have a channel, but she should. I always tell her that.
Because I talk so much.
Yeah,
I can't help it.
I know. Like I have anxiety and stuff right now, but like I get quiet too, and I'm just like, ugh. But Carrie can talk. So
I'm in HR. Like I'm a recruiter. I have to talk.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's what I was saying. Like with the whole May case, and then your local case that you got going on, you should definitely start a channel. You would do really good.
Well, there's another one close to me that I had never heard of, and Wendy might know this one. Her boyfriend, I think, lives up by you though. I think he lives in Massachusetts, but he came down, I think it was Gainesville area. And she's been missing ever since. I can't think of her dang name. But it's close to me.
Brittany
Me and my
Wood.
John.
That
Brittany
sounds
Wood.
familiar, huh? Me and both my daughters played there. I coached us 3
That's
years.
crazy.
Aw.
Yeah, I went to college at Lake Sumter as a pitcher. But we played South Sumter all the time when I was in
Yeah,
high school.
she's very
You're
informative.
2-year-old. I can't. Children are so hard for me to do or to talk. I
Mm.
just, oh,
Yeah, I'll try to see if she wants to come on panel. So he's talking about the local case because I didn't even think about that. Like, I'm just so
yeah.
not even used to having my own YouTube channel because it happened so fast. You know, do you
Is
remember
it
the
Gianna?
Wells?
Do you say it Gianna? Gianna?
What?
How do
Oh,
you say
Gina.
her?
I say
Gina.
Gina,
Are we
but
saying it
I don't
right?
know.
Um, yeah, we say each other hi to each other. It's Carrie. My youngest went to Lake Sumter, center fielder. What year? I'm sorry, I'm taking over, but it's
No,
so
it's
crazy.
it's fine.
What year
It's
was she there, Wendy? The Wells Ruiz members.
murders.
Oh, murders. I don't remember that one. Say it like Gina. Okay.
Gina. Okay.
We say hi to each other all the time in chat. I feel like we know each other, but I've never said your name out loud.
I know. Yeah, every time I see her, I say Gina, or I just if it's in chats, you're spelling it, so it's like
Yeah, I
whatever.
just always spell it. Yeah. She's way younger than me. Or yeah, way younger than me. I was there in 2004 and 5.
So, are you gonna do purples this Friday?
Heck yeah. You know what's so funny? I worked from home today because the kids were out of school and I
Mm-hmm.
was in my bedroom doing my work and stuff on my laptop and I went out to get them something heated up for lunch because even though they're old enough, they'll just snack all day if I don't make them eat something.
Mm-hmm.
And they were watching Full House. I was like, I need to sit down and watch this with you guys, but I have to work. My daughter's like, I could do that. I want to help. And I was like, you're going to be with your dad. And I was like, but I'll send you the link and you can at least get on and listen and answer in
Yeah.
the chat.
Oh, we do now.
I went to St. Leo. Oh, okay. I know where that is. Second baseman. Yep, I was pitcher and first base. I
Like,
miss
yeah,
it.
we're me and Truth for All. Well, hopefully, Truth for All are gonna go up on panel.
Oh, Truth for All's got to go on panel.
I told him he said he would, but we'll see what happens when the day comes.
Yeah.
The murders were around 1998. My aunt and cousin.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
wow, that's crazy.
There was a murder in my area. I don't know if they caught him. A mom got shot. I think it was in Bushnell. Oh yeah, we played St. John's against St. John's. That's so
Oh
crazy.
no. He's like, maybe I'll get a 6-pack that
There
night.
you go. I don't have my kids that weekend, so I'll come home from work and make one of my cocktails. We'll have a good old time.
Maybe we'll just drink wine that night. No beer, just wine.
Yeah, if you guys go to Purple's on Friday nights,
Mm-hmm.
we usually do like a trivia or um, would
Would
you
you rather?
rather, yeah, or fun
Yep.
facts, state laws, stuff like that. It's a lot of fun. It's just
It's
kind
been
of
one.
winding down from the week. Wonka bars and six packs. Sounds like a party.
Yeah, last week or last Friday, I don't watch that show. So I was like not going to be able to like I would have been quiet the whole time. So I just yelled at
Yeah.
you
Well,
from
did
the
you hear me? You
Yeah,
had to guess numbers and names, and I was just rambling off every number and every name to try to get one right. And a few times I hit it.
I know. I was like, oh my God, she got it. It
Pure
is
guess.
fun. It is fun, girl. And we crack up, we make jokes, we make fun of each other. It's so fun.
Yeah,
It's
just
so
grab a
fun.
glass of wine and come and chat with us. And
Yeah.
anybody's allowed on panel. We're doing Friday night is a full house trivia night. So
Mm,
we're taking it back to the old school.
never heard of the show. What show was it Friday? It was
Big Bang Theory.
Big Bang Theory.
Oh,
That's the
it's hilarious, Wendy. You got to watch it. It's a really good show.
one.
It's just, it's been so many years since I've seen it.
What did she say? Hold on. 145. Oh, hey,
Hey,
how are you?
I'm good.
So this is True Crime and Tarot.
Yes, hey, how are you guys?
We're good. Just bullshitting. Do you have an echo?
Yeah. Do you have your YouTube on in the background?
I don't.
That's weird.
Does that sound better? Or?
Do you have your YouTube on in the background?
I
Yeah,
don't.
we can hear ourselves echoing.
Is that better?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, no, I've just been sitting here listening to the chat.
Yeah.
I just thought I'd come up and say hi.
Hi.
Hello.
I really like this channel. This is definitely more my speed.
Yeah. Yeah, we just chill out here, you know?
Yeah. And everything you were saying earlier about people being bullies, I actually recorded something earlier. I didn't upload it, but in that I said the same thing. I was like, there's so much bullying in this world.
Yep.
We just don't need more of it.
No.
Yeah, I even put a poll on my community tab and I said pick apart cases, not other creators.
Right.
And I think there's only been about 66 votes so far, but 97% agree. I mean,
A lot of people come to YouTube for a hobby to kind of escape the stressful life. And when it comes that your outlet is even more stressful than your real life, it's a problem.
Yeah. Definitely. Definitely. And I feel like some of these creators, they're just this is it for them. They love it and they enjoy it, and that's not a good thing. It's not a good look. And the ones that we know, Carrie, I mean, they could be doing so many good things with their channel. They have the voice for it. They have the knowledge. And what are they doing? They're just bashing people left and right. And some, the same people every single night. And it's horrible. It's terrible. And they don't know how these people, how their mental state of mind is. You don't know what's going to happen. If a person keeps getting pushed and pushed and pushed, they're going to break.
Yep.
And it's not going to be good.
And I've seen it and I've dealt with it, and it's just people who are just subs have been bullied to the point of they've had me worried about them. And, there's been a few of us that have had to talk people down and make sure they're okay. And it's awful when you're worried about someone hurting themselves and you don't even know where they live to try to get them help if they needed it.
Right.
That's so scary, and there's just no reason for it at all.
Yeah. And then some of these people, they just fall right off. And like you said, there's no way to contact them. We don't know where they live, what their number is, anything. So the most that we can do is hope that they have a Discord or a Facebook or something where we can contact them and see if they're okay.
Yeah.
Pearl, I hope it's definitely a 10 of cups year for you also. That's a very happy family card. Sorry to cut in, guys.
No, go
But
on.
yeah, I want to just say that, I think for creators too, that you have to understand it's not really the easiest thing in the world to put yourself on a platform for anyone to watch, and you put some time and effort into what you're doing just to have someone come on, and it just takes that one mean, rude, disrespectful comment to make you feel like, wow, I just wasted 8 hours of my life for somebody just to crap all over what I did.
Exactly.
It doesn't feel good. It just doesn't.
No.
When I watch other creators, if I don't agree with them, I just kind of stop watching.
Right.
But I don't say, hey, your show's crap and I don't like you. And,
What? You're a decent human being? And that's crazy, Like, more people just need to be decent human beings. It's not
Right.
hard.
Exactly.
yeah, I just think for them, for a lot of people that they do feel safe behind a screen. It's so much easier to just say whatever you want to say to somebody because you're not face to face. You're not, they could just say whatever they want.
Yeah.
And it's, you should just be more responsible and kinder to people
Yeah.
with your words. Words
Mhm.
do matter.
Well, and that's the thing. People say things and they don't see the consequences. They don't know the person. So it's like they're not real. I think sometimes people don't realize that all of the creators are real people. The subs are real people.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I think people get lost in this YouTube world and they forget that.
Yep. And that's exactly what I was going to say. It's just they get so caught up, they don't realize it's real life. You know what I mean? These people have families, they have friends, they have a life.
Yeah.
They have a
Yeah, I
mentality.
mean, we're not just these profile pictures that are
Right. Like
lighting
robots.
up when our voices talk. We're real people
Yeah.
Yeah.
with real lives and real feelings.
Mhm.
And I think every
and we're
creator
figuring
has
out-
done it, and we're not saying it one person at all, but
No,
if
Right.
you think it's about you, then you should probably think about what you're doing.
Right.
that
Exactly.
is a good point.
Yep. And I'm going to say, some creators, when it's done back to them, they don't like it, but then they keep on going, and it's like, I just hope that, these people learn and they can just stop what they're doing and just start working on these cases or working on whatever their channel was supposedly built for, because they can't just keep doing this day after day after day after day. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And there are channels out there, and I've seen them, where they're just dedicated to putting people down and critiquing the way they speak, the way that they look, the way, they just nitpick at every little thing. And it's horrible.
Yeah.
I've never been bullied so much in my entire life than I have in the past month on YouTube. It is horrible.
That's really sad.
It is
That
very,
just really
it
sad.
is. It's so sad. And I've had so much anxiety. I took 4 days off because I had so much anxiety. And the one live that I did do in those 4 days, I ended up privating it because I couldn't do it. Like I couldn't stand my own voice. I kept getting quiet. I had so much anxiety. I was shaking during the live. I don't know if I didn't even keep it up long enough for people to notice. And
Yeah.
it was horrible. And I
Yeah, I
couldn't.
watched one creator. She started out, fairly normal,
Mhm.
but she honed in on a person and she blew up because it just became drama every single day. And I thought, your entire thought process, your entire everything is consumed with this
Mhm.
one person. And yes, you have more subscribers, but I watched as time goes on and people started just dropping off because you cannot listen to just hate-filled rants for
Right.
hours and expect to be mentally healthy.
Right.
Yeah.
That's not
Yeah.
that just
It
doesn't
can't
work that
happen.
way.
It ends
Right.
up affecting you listening to it. If
Yeah.
you go around and watch all the different hate channels, it ends up affecting you and the person you are. Um,
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe a
it's
lot
not
in
good.
energy. And if
Yeah.
that's the
Mhm.
kind of energy that you're going to surround yourself with or listen to
Mhm.
constantly, you're going to start feeling that yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Exactly. And I've been in those chats and I'm just like, wow, these people get so consumed, with what's going on. And like you said, the energy, it's it's like contagious for those people. You know what I
Yes.
mean? And they just cling on and don't let go. And it's horrible. It is. I mean, even in the one, we know a few of them. We know a few. And it's horrible. I have to leave because you can feel the negativity. You can feel the weirdness.
Yes.
It gets so uncomfortable
Yeah.
and you just have to leave.
Yeah. I've definitely done that quite a few times, to be honest. And it just trickles down where you're only watching a couple creators. I mean, I try to watch everyone because there are different nuggets of information and different live streams, but I'll be honest, I just can't listen to that. For my
It,
own mental health,
yeah.
it's just not good for me. And
Healthy boundaries are a good thing, and I know when my boundaries are, and yeah, I can't listen to it for too long. And if you try to keep up with everything, you can't. Like, there's no way.
you can't. You
It's
really
it's a
can't.
full-time job on top of a full-time job.
Yeah, I would take, a couple days break from Summer's case and I would come back on. I mean, this is only in 48 hours and there would be all of this stuff that happens.
But none
And
of
it
it's
was just
facts about the
overwhelming.
case. None of it. Nothing new has come out, and how long? Months and months. But it's still like you lose 20 or 24, 48 hours and you feel like you're so far behind, but really
You're
nothing
not.
has come out as facts.
Right. 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 I mean, we see, we get to watch the antics of the parents, I guess, but
Yeah.
other than that, it's just I don't know. It's a lot. I'm telling you, I had these visions of coming on, not visions, not actual visions, just because I read tarot, I don't have visions.
Yeah.
But I had these aspirations, better word, to come on to YouTube and just talk about true crime cases because I've said this before, but I like human behavior. Behavioral science was my major in college,
Oh wow.
and I like to know how people tick, what
Yeah.
makes them tick. And I got on here and I was like, whoa, this was not, I wasn't expecting trauma channels and
Yeah, it's a
all this kind of
lot.
stuff, and the hatred between this creator, that creator. It's all so much.
Yeah.
I don't engage in any of that, and unfortunately, even while I say that, tonight I was forced to defend myself over a video that I just recently put up. And I just, I was like, what's going on here? I don't like this.
Yeah.
This is not why I am on YouTube.
Well,
I
and a
don't like the
lot,
drama.
well, and a lot of the creators that have been around, and I'm not even talking about like the big channels, but like a lot of the creators that have been around for a long time, either in any of the different communities, I think they've been, doxxed hundreds of times. They've been bullied hundreds of times to where it's tainted them so bad that they've become part of the problem. Because nobody trusts anybody anymore. No one, they've been so tainted by everybody else and how they've been treated that they've become that also.
Yeah, coming onto this channel is like a breath of fresh air. That's how I feel. That's how I feel.
Except for when I'm dropping every 5 minutes.
I know, and your husband blamed me, but I didn't do anything. I didn't mute or nothing.
No, it was my connection. I had to actually switch to a different connection. So
Oh, okay.
it wasn't you this time.
Oh, see?
But yeah, I don't even know if you guys knew what I was saying, but yeah, it's okay. Because all of a sudden it got quiet and I was like, did you guys hear me? And I didn't hear you. And I'm like, crap. I dropped.
Uh-oh.
No, we were talking. I just thought you were taking a potty break.
Oh no. I totally dropped off like mid-sentence.
Well, I didn't know you had dropped off because I was looking at the chat, but then I saw Truth for All say asking Carrie, what did you do? And then I looked and I was like, oh, J. Marie's gone. I'm getting in trouble.
Aw, thank you.
Yeah. J. Marie, she has an awesome support system. There's a lot of good people surrounding you.
Yeah, definitely. Really, really good people.
And you don't get a lot of trolls in here. Like the mods don't have to clean very much up.
No, I mean we did in the beginning.
Yeah.
But then I started putting on the subscribers mode. So
yeah.
It hasn't been too bad.
Yeah, I haven't seen really any bad comments in here at all. It's nice to see. Because almost every live stream that I watch, it's like I'm always watching comments being deleted, and it just doesn't matter how good the content is, who the creator is. There's just always people that they really can't help themselves.
Yeah.
They kind of have to just, put yeah.
Yeah, he just
I just block. I don't time out. That's good.
Yep, he does. I'm always going to my back office and I'm like, who are these people in here? Because they block so many people. But that's usually when we're doing like a drama session or whatever. That's when all the trolls come.
But even your drama isn't really drama. You know what I mean? It's not like calling people out or being nasty. It's
calling out.
Still relaxing. You know what I mean? It's still not.
I mean, because it's not even to be mean to anybody. It's just calling out people who are mean or who are like trying to bully our friends or whatever, And
you never specifically call people out. And I remember the live you did a couple weeks ago or a week ago, and you're just like, the problem is the subs. Stop going into other chats and stirring drama because it's true. Right. It happens. It's a big part of the problem.
Right. Exactly. I don't want other channels to get hate or judged on my account, but always watch and support. No, you're good. We love you.
Absolutely. You're welcome.
And everybody is welcome here as long as they don't, I've had trolls that I've seen in other chats come in here and they're fine. I tell them, as long as you don't start any crap in this chat, you're more than welcome here. We just sit here, we have a good time, we chat. Sometimes we go over the cases and right afterwards we're just hanging out and just chit-chatting. just a relaxing, fun time most of the time, except for when I have to do those drama lives. And then it's just, I mean, like you said, it's still kind of relaxing because we're not really like bashing anybody.
You don't get
But
up here and yell and scream at people and call out names.
yeah, definitely not. I mean,
Amara's a
even my-
tattletale.
yeah, she is. What is she
Snitches get
doing? She's
snitches
always
get
yelling at us.
stitches.
She's always trolling.
She is a troll.
Who is this?
Amara, she's
Amara.
she's a good friend of ours. She said that I bully her every day.
Okay.
Love you, Jay. Glad you purple and you reached out to me and wrote all kinds of hearts. Aw. Yeah, definitely. It was so funny because people used to think that I was Trixie. And so I was like, who is this Trixie? So I was like, we need to figure this out. So we got together and we went up on Purple Knights panel together so that people would know, like, I'm not her and she's not me. Because I guess we sound alike. I heard it a little bit at first, but now, like, I'm like, no, we don't sound like each other.
Well, I got messaged in Discord asking if I was Krama Mama.
Really?
Yeah.
I think she sounds more like Ziggy. Like, they sound like each other.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
They
There was
even
only
say
one
a lot
person
of the
that said
same
it.
words.
How is Ziggy's puppy doing?
Good.
Really good.
Yeah, she's doing really good. She's so big.
What did she name her?
Athena.
Athena Moon.
Athena Moon, yeah.
Athena Moon.
Mm-hmm. This is usually a
pretty.
respectful chat. Yeah, but she's doing really good.
Did you see the pictures from last night, Jay Marie, of Athena sitting on the couch with her sweater on and she had another sweater? She looked like she was a little kid just sitting on the couch. It was so cute.
I think no, this morning I saw because I saw Ziggy went live, but I had already gone to sleep. So I was just like skimming through and I saw the picture of the dog that she put up. But yeah, she's so cute. That's like the most spoiled dog I've ever seen in my life. That
See,
dog
and
has
that's
clothes
really
on it,
funny
too.
because I don't watch Ziggy's channel.
Mhm.
But from other creators, I've heard that she doesn't take care of the dog. The dogs,
Yeah.
people
And that-
are having to donate for puppy pads and food.
No,
So,
no.
I don't watch her, so I don't know. So I don't comment on that because I
Mhm.
don't have any knowledge of it.
Yeah.
But
Well, the
you
first
guys
thing
are
when she
saying
got the
completely
dog,
different.
everybody was mad saying the dog wasn't even weaned off its mom. But because she was getting so much hate for the
Mhm.
puppy, she took it to the vet and had them record it. And it was a lot older than what they had said. And she's tried to debunk everything everybody's saying, but it's a full-time job
Yeah.
to
No matter what
debunk
she said.
everything out there. It's crazy.
Yeah. And that's why, like we were saying before, like the people in the chat, they'll go back and forth and say certain things to other creators and this and that. And creators do the same thing.
Yeah.
They'll
Yeah, look, I don't respond to it.
Yeah.
I don't really talk about it because I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
I just don't know. So I can't comment on that. But
What drives me crazy is the people who comment are the people who don't know.
Right.
If she receives gifts from her subs and members, I mean,
Mhm.
that means she's doing a good job with her subs and members. If they want to send her something, why does everybody freaking care?
Yeah.
Like, it's so crazy.
Yeah.
It's not.
There are
there's
people.
a lot of jealousy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there are people in the chat that'll say, oh, why are you asking for this and asking for that? I've never heard her ask for anything. And I talked to her personally and, it kind of, it kind of bothers her that people think that way of her because she really doesn't ask for anything. The option is there. It's always there for every channel, Cash App, or, you know, a wish list or whatever. And if people want to donate, they can. If not, then that's okay. You know, she can buy her own stuff. But a lot of people, they love the puppy and they want to donate. So, I mean, she's not going to be like, no, you know, sorry, I can't do that, you know, because then
Yeah, I
people
guess
would
this is
say,
why,
that's right.
when you hear things, you don't just run with it, you
Right.
note it and okay, that's what
Exactly.
somebody said, and then you move
Mhm.
on. And if you find out differently, like
Right.
I am right now,
But
Mhm.
people are so ready to like fire up this mob to go crucify everybody, and it's
I know.
ridiculous.
I know. And like that's the thing too with Ziggy. Like you no matter what she does, people are just going to say whatever they want to say about her, and that's okay as long as she, you know, she kind of just lets it roll off. It does affect her sometimes. I notice that, but other times she's just like, you know what? They're going to do what they're going to do and they're going to say what they're going to say, and I can't let it bother me, you know?
Yeah.
yeah,
And that's it.
And see, I'm just a sub, and I have never gone anywhere and spoken bad about a creator or commented and tore somebody down or went
Mhm.
into a chat that I was upset with and started running my mouth. Like
Mhm.
I'm not that person, and I think
Right.
it's wrong for people to do that. There's no reason. If you don't want to be there, you don't want to listen to their content, you don't like them, then just back off.
just
Right.
yes, it's really
The
that
truth.
simple.
Yep.
It's
It
really
is.
Like,
that
why
simple.
let it have any type of space in your head? If you don't agree with someone, don't listen. I listen to everybody, and there's things I mean, every single creator, I could tell you something I love about them and something that I don't care for them about.
Yeah,
But that
sure,
doesn't mean
and
that I'm
that's
going to go
people in
badmouth
general.
them for their faults. We all have
People have
them.
flaws.
Yeah.
Period. So same. I agree with you that, even the creators I love the most, there's just little things that I could do without.
Right.
Mhm.
But we're humans. We have flaws. So,
Exactly.
just for me, I've listened to Ziggy a little bit, but not not too much. Just I like 7 hour long, the live
Yeah.
streams are just a little too long for me.
Yeah.
Um, but I just don't know her really well. And,
Mhm.
I just don't have anything bad to say because, well, how do you say something bad about somebody you don't know?
Right.
But I do see this happen,
Right.
where people pick, oh, the creator I like doesn't like this person, so now I don't like them either. And
Right.
I seen somebody comment earlier, Jay Marie, that
Mhm.
said, I don't understand why people can't just watch who they want to watch. And I agree with that. Watch
Yeah.
who you want
Me
to
too.
watch. It's really, it's not difficult. You don't have to pick
Yeah.
sides. This isn't a war,
Right.
No.
you know?
And you know, there are people like in my chat. I like Ziggy, but I know that there's people in here that, you know, she's not their cup of tea. They don't like her, or not that they don't like her, but her content or whatever, and that's fine. You know, if you, as long as these people aren't in here bashing her, that's fine with me. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Same thing with like Prayer Garden. There's people who don't like her, there's people who do like her. But if you can be in the same place and not bash that person, or, you know, say, oh, why don't you like her, and blah, 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 and fight about it or whatever, then that's fine with me. You know, like it's fine with everyone because you like who you like, and that's it. If we were all the
Yeah.
same, that would just be crazy, you know?
Yeah.
It would be a
Yeah, it'd
very
be
boring
boring.
world.
It
Yeah,
would be very boring.
definitely.
Yeah, I actually
Definitely,
had somebody
definitely.
comment to me one time that I was boring and they were going to Prayer Garden's channel.
What?
And I just laughed because
I'm like, okay,
I don't
bye.
really watch Prayer Garden either. I have watched her a little bit, but
Mhm.
not too much. And so again, I just have no bad comment to say. I was just like, okay,
Yeah.
Right.
that's that's what you want
And
to
like,
watch. That's fine.
yep. And like what Truth for All said, you can watch who you want, but don't go to other creators and tell them lies about other creators or that
Yeah.
other creators said other things, you know? It's just, it's crazy. There's a few channels I go, like this guy right here. It just, right? He's welcome here. He definitely is. And I remember the first time he came in, he said, "Is it safe for me to be here?" And I said, "Of course." Because, you know, there are some creators who know that he is a supporter of certain channels and they don't like those channels, so they don't welcome him in their chat. And I think that's horrible. I think it's sad that he isn't allowed in some of the chats only because he supports certain creators. So when he said that to me, I was just like, are you kidding? Like in my head, I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe someone just said that.
Yeah, it's really
No,
that bad.
it is. I mean, these people are afraid to go into other chats and say anything.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that he did, and he just didn't sit quiet. Because I would feel so horrible if I found that out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's that. I don't know what to say to that. It's really that bad for sure.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think people do watch a lot of different creators. They just don't say it because they're afraid
Mhm.
to.
Yeah.
And I don't care who you watch. I
Nope.
honestly don't.
Me
Same.
neither.
Yeah.
I
That's
watch
the thing.
everybody.
So do
Yeah.
I. Like I said, I watch everybody. There's, like I said, there's things I like about each creator and there's things I don't like. But the things I don't like, I don't watch. Like I don't like the bullying, and I'll be in someone's chat, and if it starts getting to a point that I don't like it, I won't be a part of it. I just won't comment.
Mhm.
I just don't. If there's good content and I'm having a good time talking to people in the chat about stuff that's going on, it's great. But when it gets to like a bullying standpoint, I back out. Like I don't want my name attached to it. I don't want my name in the chat. I don't want to be a part of it.
Mhm.
Right.
I know. And there's
It,
been a
it,
few
it's awful because it's
Mhm.
not even because I'm like I just because of myself and who I am. I don't want to be a part of it. But
Right.
there's also in my head where, oh my God, is a creator going to play this tomorrow on another panel and they're going to see a comment that someone made and my
Mhm.
name's going to be on there? Like, I don't want that. I don't want my
No.
name all over YouTube and
Right.
bashed for just being a part of it. So, even if I'm a mod or a member or whatever in whoever's chat, if I don't agree with it, I'm not there. Like, I don't
No.
comment.
No. And that's
I
sad.
like what Amara just said. She said, I don't care who knows who I watched. Last time I checked, I was grown.
Yeah.
Amara, you do have to answer to me.
Exactly.
What are you talking? What is she coming in here all big and bad?
She's so funny.
Didn't she say she was taking the night off? She couldn't stay away from us.
I know. She never can.
I talk to Amara probably more than I talk to my own husband. It's a little ridiculous at this point.
I think I talk to you more than I talk to my husband. Every time he's like, "Who are you on the phone with?" I'm like, "Carrie." Oh
Gosh,
my God.
we've all began like all over the world, some in different countries, and
Mhm.
we're supporting each other. We don't know each other, but we
Yep.
all have the same heart, and I think it's great.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I've met so many people. I'm always on with somebody. Somebody's always video chatting me or calling me or through the Discord or Messenger. And he's like, "Who are you on the phone with now? This one. Who are you on the phone with?" We're doing a video chat. Be quiet. So it's just, but like going back to, like the channel creators and everything, I know of two that if I go in there and say a word, I'm done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're gonna block me, they're gonna bash me throughout the rest of the live, and then they're gonna come over here and do it.
Yeah.
And it's sad that I can't even go in there because, some of the content that they do put out every once in a while is good. And
Yeah.
it's that I can't even comment on it, you know?
Yeah, and by the way, you guys can just call me Jess.
Jess.
And
Okay.
True Crime and Tarot is kind of a little bit of a mouthful, but that's my name. So
I was taking the night off, but I had to support my girls. Aw, thank you.
Well, she's like the sweet and sour gummy worms.
I know she
First
is.
she's sour, then she's sweet.
Yes, that's perfect. That's perfect. Hey, Frosty. Everybody's starting to come in. What'd she say? I can't stand all the bashing. It sucks. Yeah. And it's definitely been like the past couple weeks. Ever since that full moon. It's actually been like a week since the full moon.
Yeah.
And that night was weird. Remember? I did a live on it. You should go check it out, Jess, next time. It was like YouTube got freaking weird. And I was like, I told my husband, I was like, is there a full moon? He's like, there actually is a full moon tonight. And I'm like, no.
Oh, it was bad.
yeah,
was
it
the whole
was just
thing.
several days ago. Yep.
Yep. And it was like, it started with Ernie. And then it was like Tiffany went in there, and I was like, what is she doing in here? And then it was like BK, and they were calling cops on each other. And I was just like, oh my God.
Yeah. I was watching some of that, and I was just kind of like, where's Summer?
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
the
Well, and
heck
that's
is
the
this?
thing. Well, that's the
It's
thing
like
that's gone on.
reality TV on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's the
Yep.
thing that's happened is nothing is coming out on Summer at
Right.
all. So they've resorted to other things.
Yeah. And then everything just came to a head that night. And I was just like, whoa. I was like, I got to do a live and just get these people like somewhere where they can just have a conversation and just chill for a minute because it was just too much. People like me don't watch Ernie, but I will watch who I want. I don't know about BK, but I do watch sometimes. Yeah, I watch him sometimes. I watch, like I said, I watch everybody. Everybody, they have good content when they have good content. And then when the drama starts or weird shit, I'm like, all right, I'm out.
There are a lot of cases. Amara said there are more cases though that need attention, and that's true, but there's so many missing people that I think if every one of us just picked like a different person to cover, we still would not get to all of them.
I know.
No.
There is so many. Especially in Tennessee. We actually just showed that the other night. There were so many missing kids in Tennessee. And I was watching, I forget who it was, but I was watching a live earlier. And they were saying how, like, in Tennessee, everything's pretty much like you can let your kids go out and play and not have to worry about them. And these people live on like acres, and it's like they just are carefree with their kids. They let them play until it gets dark, and then they come in. And that's where the sex traffickers hit. That's where the human traffickers, like the kidnappers, that's where they all hit because it's most vulnerable.
Yeah.
The parents,
It's so weird to me because when I went there, it's extremely rural, but it's like if I lived on Don and Candace's property, I saw it. I would definitely let my kids go run around the yard because it's like secluded almost.
Yeah.
So I was looking at this hill and I'm thinking, who's climbing up that and like stealing a 5-year-old? Like I just couldn't see it.
Yeah.
And so I could see them, and I don't think it's a bad thing to let your kids go play outside, but that's interesting. And Donna Serafina actually said that she monitored sex traffickers in that area for a while.
Yeah.
And so I was like, wow, I guess it is something there.
Yep. And there's what are they called? Registered sex offenders, child sex offenders. They're everywhere in Tennessee. It's crazy. Chasing was I think it was Chasing that was saying that, but Chasing did a map today, and all the blue dots were child sex offenders. And then there was registered sex offenders, and they were everywhere in that town.
Yeah, even on Chris McDonough's show last night, he
Mm-hmm.
put up something. Now I can't remember the
It
name
was
of it.
Monkey.
But it's a website you can go to and put your
Mm-hmm.
address in. It'll show you.
Yeah.
And I was shocked because we have 8 registered sex offenders right like in our immediate area.
Yeah.
I have a 5-year-old, so
Mm-hmm.
I was like, holy crap.
Yeah. Yeah. Same thing. Well, we don't have as many over here, but in the bigger cities in my state, there's definitely a lot. Sometimes hundreds.
I haven't looked at our new house. I need to look.
Yeah, you should look. I think
There were so many people commenting from different states, and they were just everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Like everywhere. He really gets me when he talks about like letting your child go in the bathroom. I have the biggest thing with that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I will not let my children go into a public bathroom alone, just ever.
No.
I'm the same way. And even now, like my daughter's older and she'll go to the mall with like a group of her girlfriends. And that's my biggest rule is you don't go anywhere by yourself, especially the bathroom. You always go in pairs when you go into anywhere.
Exactly.
Yep. Yeah, and what Truth just said, that those were only the registered ones. They were also showing the unregistered ones, and I think we had like 23.
Wow.
And I don't live in a bad neighborhood. Like I don't live in a I don't live in a bad neighborhood. So I was just like, wow. And it even showed the pictures of the people.
Yep. Yep. They showed the pictures and everything, what they did. Law Ann Weller. If you want, you can put the name of your channel and we can have someone look for it and put up the link.
Connie, our kids are the same age. Well, my daughter's 9, but she'll be 10 in a couple weeks. I have a 10 and 14-year-old too. That's funny.
Yeah, you guys have a lot in common. Not the exact link. That one's mine. I posted. I don't know what you guys. My chat just like jumped, and I have no idea what anybody's talking about. And then it like disappears. This happens all the time. All right, what's this? Okay, this is the link that she put up. National Watchdog Sex Offender Map close to you. And here's the website. So you guys can click on that. Mara is sharing something, but I don't know what she's sharing because my chat
click
keeps
on anything
jumping.
Mara shares.
My channel is the same as my name, Law Ann Weller, and thank you so very much. Wow, thank you. You're welcome.
Who is Certified talking about?
He said he was worried that he could be living the real life situation that his cousin recently had a baby a month ago, and no one has seen the baby since, and the grandmother has been searching.
Aww.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, Killer. I didn't even see you. Oh, geez. It's jumping all over the place. Here's her link right here. Law Ann. She's just starting up her channel. And if you guys want to go over and check it out, there's the link.
I just want to warn anyone that if you check out my channel, I sometimes go on lives in my robe. So I'm sorry.
That's fine. Half the time I'm just like bumming it too. So I just put this up. I don't really show myself.
J. Marie, I'm gonna jump down and go to bed, but it was good
Okay.
talking to you guys and nice meeting you, Jess. I'm gonna sub to your channel.
Oh, thank you so much. It's nice meeting you too.
All right.
And I think I'm gonna jump off too, Jay.
Okay.
It's 11 p.m. here.
Yeah,
So I think I'm
same.
Yeah,
gonna
here too. Yeah, we're all gonna get going. But yeah, it was definitely nice having you guys up here and chatting, and hopefully you guys will come up again soon.
Yes.
But Carrie, I'll send you the information so that we can share your screen tomorrow.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
All right,
Okay,
good
have a
night.
good night, guys. Bye.
You too.
You guys too. Bye. All right, guys. So I'm probably gonna wrap this up. And if you guys want to come back tomorrow, we'll talk about the Michael Wan case. And I have a couple things in store for you guys. So definitely come back tomorrow. Just look for the link. If you're a member, you'll see the link in the Discord. If not, I do share it to other Discords, but just try to look for it and set your reminder so that way you guys can be notified when it comes on. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Trixie. And thank you, Truth for All. All right, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you guys so much. Have a good night. Love you guys. Bye.